Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of inspiration and realness. Also, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, personality, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, and now the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself from his Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts, Mr. Shenanigans himself, and the two-time Chilling 3000 2022 End of the Year Awards winner, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode 795 of the show, and it is 10:09 p.m., August 17, 2023. I'm sure you heard the news from the Rant and Rave from my end, where 2 weeks from now, the Shredder's Revenge DLC coming out, August 31st. That's 2 weeks from now. It's only $8 if you're buying it on the Nintendo eShop, which I've already put it on my wish list for the eShop, and I got plenty of money to get it. There you go. Also, September 29th, we'll be opening the new season of Power Rangers Cosmic Fury, and for Jacqueline Joe, who played Fern, is his girlfriend on the Dino Fury season, will be joining the cast, join the main cast to be an ally to the Rangers, and returning after his stint on the Once and Always episode, and then David Yost, who will be playing Billy, will reprise his role as Billy Cranston, the Blue Ranger. Looks like the Command Center may be making a return. Who knows for sure what's going on? And I'm sure Billy will be out mentoring the Rangers, knowing of his knowledge of Lord Zed, who was making the return as the main villain. Well, he's got some new evil allies to help him try to conquer the universe. Will the Rangers do it? Who knows for sure. Alright, but right now we're going to talk about what happened on Impact, just happened moments ago. And we're going to do that right now. Deonna Purrazzo and Kylan King kick off Impact with a matchup going one-on-one. And Trinity was looking on, the new Knockouts champion was looking on as she's got faced Deonna Purrazzo in a rematch in Emergence. And also Deonna Purrazzo will try to get the NJPW Strong Women's Championship as Julia defends it against Momoka Hago and Giselle Shaw and Deonna Purrazzo in a fatal four-way at the Multiverse United 2. But this was a heck of a matchup between the former Knockouts Tag Team Champ and the former Knockouts Champ, two former champions, and in the end, Deonna Purrazzo gets the Duke. Meanwhile, Gian Miller interviews Kenny King and Sheldon Jean, and Kenny King will be out to defend the Digital Media Championship against one Johnny Swinger, who defeating Sheldon Jean before the Impact. So that's what happens. And Santino Marella was talking to Kevin Knight. He's saying, I see a lot of potential. And then Bully Ray interrupts Santino Marella. He says, we got to do something about PCO. And he's scared to death. I've never seen a look of fear. And you know, if you look at it, you hear his voice, it's like fear. Total fear. Bully Ray is scared of PCO. Bully, I don't know what to do about it. I'll do something about it. So, anyways, Moose and Brian Myers then talked to Marella. And then, and since Moose insulted Kushida, Kevin Knight says, you need this in my boy. I'll tell you what. And Santino Marella goes, I'll let you do something about it. You guys go one-on-one. And I'll see you tonight, Moose. So there's that match. So then, and Marella gives Myers a title shot against Alex Shelley should he survive his title defense in the Multiverse United 2, I believe, against Hiroshi Tanahashi, if I'm not mistaken. So, should he survive that, Alex Shelley can defend the title against Brian Myers next week. Triple threat match: Killer Kelly, one half of MK Ultra, the new Knockouts Tag Team Champions. Killer Kelly versus Jessica, one half of Death Dolls, and one half of the Shantaraj, Savannah Evans. Triple threat matchup, and Killer Kelly ended up winning that match. I guess it's a Kelly. Kelly got the money right? I don't know. Dirty Dango and Johnny Bravo was addressing Jake something. So Jake something is weighing heavy on the minds of Mr. Dirty Dango and John E. Bravo. Kevin Knight went one-on-one with Moose. A couple of near falls, and Moose ended up picking up the victory. And Gia Miller interviews the Rascals about how, about the number one contendership for the tag team titles held by Subculture. And, Rascals have been running about. The ABC claimed that they paid off the good hands, and we didn't pay off the good hands. And then Santino Marella starts stepping in. I love the part where Trey Miguel goes, "Who do you think you are?" "I am," quoting Mr. Pete Weber, the Professional Bowlers Tour. And Santino, "I'll tell you what, though. You guys want your revenge? Look, ABC, how about you guys going against the good hands? So that's fine. It's fine. We'll take that, but this is not over." So, so more on the Rascals later on that night. And so match next week. Eric Young took on Big Con. The match was going great until Diener got involved, smacking Young in the back with a steel chair, giving Young the victory via disqualification, and then Khan proceeds to destroy Eric Young, and Diener sat on him as his throne. Diener, you're an ungrateful little brat. Joe Hendry and Yuya Uemura decided to work out as a tag team now. Interesting alliance between the two of them. And Tom Hennepin sat down with another interview with Crazy Steve II. And Crazy Steve, I gotta respect the man for opening up. And opening up about his family, about who he is. And I'll tell you one thing, behind all that face paint is a human being. And if you haven't checked out the interview, please check it out. Between Tom Hennepin and Crazy Steve, you'll open up your eyes. And I got a lot of respect for Crazy Steve as a result of this. And, like I said, beyond the face paint, and beyond the crazy personality he portrays on TV, he's a human being. And that's got a lot of respect for Crazy Steve. So Crazy Steve, I'm with you, man. I'm with you, Crazy Steve. Good guy. Good guy is Crazy Steve. And then Chris Sabin addresses Leo Rush, who was ticked off at Leo Rush. But then Samurai Del Sol went to go challenge him to a matchup. So that matchup is happening next week. Meanwhile, no DQ matchup. Bully Ray versus Black Taurus. Bully Ray won the matchup, but then PCO arrived in the ring. Bully Ray slams him through a table, but PCO sits up and chases Bully Ray out. And then Gia Miller interviews Eddie Edwards about the condition of his wife Alicia. And then Frankie Kazarian interrupts. Eddie Edwards confronts him, and the two are just arguing back and forth. And he's a little upset. So both of them they're not done. Simi Callan and Rich Swann were getting ready to go after the Rascals for that number one contendership. And the match happened, and it was a heck of a matchup. The Rascals, though, got the victory in the end. So the Rascals will be challenging Subculture and Emergence for the Impact World Tag Team Championship. Alright, and that is it for that Impact Event Center for August the 17th, 2023. A couple of tidbit notes that I would like to give out to you. As you know, tomorrow will be Bullseye, number 49. That'll be episode 796, 797. We'll report on SmackDown, and 798. And then we got Collision. So over the weekend, you got next 3 episodes. But that means by next week, by this coming Sunday, celebrating 1 year being in this room, will be 800 episodes of the show. I mean, I cannot believe I got 800 episodes from the start of September till August, man. It's really gonna be a wild ride, let me tell you. And Shenanigans Arcade, I'm hoping to play some Marvel vs. Capcom 2 this weekend. That's another thing I'm concerned about, because the PlayStation 2 system that I have was not reading the disc very well. And I just busted out another PlayStation 2 that I have, so hopefully that will read the disc, and hopefully it will get the game going. So if not, I'm gonna have to get a new system somehow. So I got one more system that I got up my sleeve, so I gotta use that. So we'll see what happens in the long run. Okay. So that's it. That's all the time we have on the show. Episode 795 is complete. We'll see you tomorrow for the game of strategy, luck, knowledge, and daring, the Fearless Friday Bullseye. Kind of appropriate because it might be thunderstorms outside. There's a little lightning. Could be like I drove in the weather this is a couple of Tuesdays ago. I think it was last week. last Tuesday, man. I'm going to tell you that was crazy, to say the least. But however, very, very thankful, very blessed. So, hopefully, I'll see you in the next episode. Okay, so until that next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, please take us home. That is all for today's episode of the show. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget production. And in association with A Sweet Bowl for Raving Dingleberries Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching another great episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Until the next episode, goodbye for now.